Recently, there were lots of complaints for the cruise control malfunction warning in Toyota vehicles. Basically, cruise control feature in your car doesn't have a dedicated unit that may fail and throw this warning. Cruise control uses a lot of various sensors and switches to operate, so when something fails, you will likely see a set of warnings that will narrow down the culprit of your problem. For example, I've seen the cruise control malfunction warning accompanied by the brake hold problems and also the parking brake problem. In this case, it makes sense to reset the parking brake to make sure it works, and then also check if the stop lights go on when you press the brake pedal. In a lot of cases, the culprit for this issue is the brake light switch that's located in the brake pedal assembly, and it may not give a dedicated trouble code. It will malfunction and not disengage the cruise control when you press the pedal, so your car's computer will be confused and will deactivate some features that rely on that switch. Also, if you have adaptive cruise control, this warning may mean that the front radar area or front camera area is not clean and the car can't see other vehicles on the road. Cleaning those areas may help. One more thing to check is the battery. If it drops voltage when you start the car, this may trigger random codes and warnings in your vehicle. So check it with a load tester and make sure the battery is still healthy. If you don't see any other lights, warnings, problems, everything else works just fine, but you still see the message cruise control malfunction is just a software glitch, you need to stop the vehicle, turn it off, and let it sit for a minute or two. Then start it and try using your cruise control. If the message doesn't reappear anytime soon, this is just a glitch that doesn't require any repairs or inspections. If you plug in a scanner, it will not register any codes related to cruise control. So even if you go to the dealership for inspections, it will just waste your time. They will not be able to understand what caused the issue in the first place. So just keep driving and keep an eye on any other warnings to see if something is actually wrong with the car.